morning, praise the dawning. It's just a restless feeling by my side. Early dawning, Sunday morning. It's just the wasted years so close behind. Watch out, the world's behind you. There's always someone around you who will call. It's nothing at all. Sunday morning, and I'm falling. I've got a feeling I don't want to know. Early dawning, Sunday morning. It's on the streets you crossed not long ago. Watch out, the world's behind you. There's always someone around you who will call. There's nothing at all. Watch out, the world's behind you. There's always someone around you who will call. It's nothing at all. Sunday morning, Sunday morning, Sunday morning, Sunday morning.
Wicca Springs Eternal, Drop Boy Click, Misery Club, thank you, thank you. Thank you for the applause. What's up, what's up? What's up, Danny? What's up, Rachel? What's up, Taylor? Hello, Taylor. Hello, Calvino. Hello. Oh, McIndica is back. What's up, everyone? I know that worked out pretty well, right? That was a John Cale live performance from 2016. Oh, he did a whole show where he played that album? Wow. What's up? How's everyone doing? Scale of 1 to 10. I'm at a 9, 10. We're already, the first two are a 0 and a 10, so we're covering all the bases. We have an 8, an 11, a 5, a 9, a 3, 7, 8, 6. An 11. 2 11s. Wow. Skin Carver couldn't decide whether 4 or 5 was appropriate, so they went with a 4.5. Classic. Okay, so we're all over the place, which is typical of this. We're going to talk about Our Return to the Land. Is that what song we're talking about? I'll Return to the Land by Wicca Springs Eternal, produced by Taylor Morgan. I'll do some open forum quickly. Oh, wait a minute. Wait. I know what I wanted to do. Hold on. Give me 1 second. I just remembered something that I wanted to do for this stream and forgot to do. Okay, here we go. Hold, please. Here we go. Hold on. Sorry. Okay. Let's see. Does this work? Yeah, there we go. Okay, so I'm cleaning out my closets, and Katrina is listing all of my stuff on Depop for me. So if you can buy stuff there. She's curating the page and handling the listings, and it looks good. She's good at this. It's mostly just hoodies and t-shirts and stuff like that. I just, see, what's annoying is all right. Like, I have to constantly buy new things for, like, photo shoots or videos or shows or whatever. And I can't wear them all the time. You know what I mean? I can only get so many wears out of them before I can't wear them anymore. And I hate that. So this is like the only thing that I can do. Because, I have an album coming out. I'm going to need to be taking a lot more pictures, shooting more videos. So I'll need more stuff. And I don't have that much closet space, Yeah, the jacket is the MX-DVS one. Mm-hmm. Right now it's just, this is updated like every day too. Right now it's, well, all the hoodies are up, I think. Katrina's funny. All items worn by Wicca Phase. Well, that is true. Mm-hmm. Yeah, anyway, that's what's going on there. So you guys can see it first. I won't post. Oh, someone bought a hoodie? What? Do I plan on doing more music with Ethel Kane? Yeah, I do. What's up, Bob? How are you? Yeah, I plan on making. Why am I not getting sound notifications? Also, where is the chat? What is happening? Hold on. Let me try to refresh this. What? Weird. Where did it go? There we go. Okay, there we go. Very strange. Shameless, you got that? Nice. Thank you. I appreciate that. I won't do anything stupid with the money. That's my promise to you. But yeah, I won't post that publicly yet. So if you guys want anything, it's yours. In a way I spend it. Where's the stuff? Oh yeah, thank you. Thanks, Calvino. Yeah. The brown hoodie's nice. All the hoodies are nice. They're all represent. And then there's that cool Miracle Seltzer one. It's just like a little big on me. Yeah. The Corinthiacs one is for like Wicca Phase leftovers. You know what I mean? Yeah. I have had a busy week. Let me do an open forum. If you guys have if you have any questions, you can put them there. I'll try and get to more at the end. I'll do some of these and then I'll start talking about a song. Any tips for someone who tries to make music? I face a lot of struggles with laziness and this feeling I can't make it. Well, you can't be lazy. Man, I'll tell you what. I would love to work with Fatsy on a song. I wish I was more familiar with his music when I was doing Full Moon Mystery Garden, but I have some new beats, some newer stuff that like I'm just kind of casually working on. And so I might send him one of those. Yeah. Okay. So you can't be lazy when you're working on like that can't factor in. And it shouldn't factor in. Like laziness shouldn't. Like if you want to do something, laziness just can't. It shouldn't. Like breaks my brain to even think about. I didn't understand being lazy about stuff you don't want to do. If you are like working, a job that you don't like, and then you're like, you feel lazy or you're not motivated or something like that. I get that. But if you want to make music, then like do it. I feel like most of the people who make music, most people who make music don't have enough time to make music, Laziness never factors in. Yeah, now if it's ADHD, that's not laziness, right? That's not laziness. That's just your brain routing your thoughts in a don't make me explain ADHD here. That's different though. Yeah. Scott says laziness don't get you the racks. That's true. Cyberpuff says I feel like laziness is hardly ever laziness when it comes to things you truly want to do. That's what I'm saying. Oh, thanks everyone who bought stuff. There's no pressure to buy stuff. You know what I mean? Like you don't. I'm not. I'm not like broke or it. I don't. It's not like. I hate promoting stuff. You know what I mean? Anyway, I have a Depop, and that's it. There's the link. Yeah, it's not charity. So, I mean, I don't know. If you want to make music, you make it. It almost sounds like laziness. It just shouldn't be a thing. It just shouldn't be a thing. How many more shirts are you going to put on your Depop? I don't know. I have a couple piles of stuff. Yeah, just make music. I don't know. If you have the time to do it and you want to do it. I haven't been bored in 20 years. I don't think. Yeah, self-doubt is, that's a thing. You could I get like the idea of like putting your voice on tape, quote unquote, can be tricky, like uncomfortable or whatever, or like you can get discouraged with what you're doing, but that you just have to push through, and keep trying to get better because you're not going to get better not working on it. I'm not hating on the person who asked this either. It's just the idea of like, I do want to make music, but I'd rather just like sit on the couch or something. That can't be a thing ever. Yeah, lack of motivation can be a thing, but then you have to find the motivation. That's the artist's responsibility. If I feel unmotivated, I'm like, well, I know what to do. I have to, or if I'm uninspired, if I don't know what to write about, my brain is like, okay, I have to find something. I have to think about something. And then I spend, however long doing whatever, reading about stuff, reading Wikipedia pages or bookmarks I have saved or books or whatever, watching something. But their goal isn't really, their goal there is to just like try to find something that'll spark that while you have to be thinking about it. I wrote half of a song yesterday, tentatively called Dark Prince on the Mountain. But I don't think that's actually going to be the name. If I want to buy a jacket and or sweatshirt, should I do it now through Dark Medicine or wait for you to open the new web store? If it's in Dark Medicine, here's what's going to happen there. All right. So at the end of this month, I am going to... You don't have to wait for the website. It's any inventory that's in Dark Medicine now will be... How do I explain this? Any inventory that's in Dark Medicine now will be there when the new web store... It'll be in my new web store when the web store opens. It'll be the same stuff. Wait, I'm explaining this poorly. Here's what is going to happen, okay? At the end of this month, on February 1st, let's say, wiccaphase.store will close for, I don't know, a week or so. Now, in the meantime, I might open up... Okay, wiccaphase.store is going to close on the Dark Medicine side so that I can switch it over to the new Shopify that I'm going to be running off of. Okay. Now, I don't know how long it takes for like a domain to switch, and I'll have to do some testing to make sure that everything looks right. You know what I mean? So you're not being sent a million places. So when you go to wiccaphase.store, the same link, you're going to the new store. Okay? So I have to switch over the domain name. There will be a 1 week period where the store will be closed. Think of that as like the period where it's transitioning over to the new store. Now, I may open up the store to you guys in the week that it's closed to the public. It takes 24 hours for DNS to update. Thank you, Zervan. Thank you. Now, in the meantime, during that time, once the domain is switched and I'm confident that it'll work, I'll open up the new store to you guys just to make sure that it works and everything. And you'll get... I'm getting ahead of myself. I will do that, okay? That way I can make sure everything looks right. There's no issues with weird shipping calculations or anything like that. No broken links, whatever, okay? Okay. And then probably like the second week of February, it'll open to the public. Now, there's going to be a whole inventory in the new store that is not currently on wiccaphase.store now. Most of it is like classic. It's not really like a full drop. It's just like some classic stuff. Some hats. New hats. I'm trying to think. Some t-shirts, some long sleeves. That devil t-shirt from the tour, I reprinted those. And I think maybe some crew necks. You know those embroidered crew necks that I have? I think I have two new ones of those. Okay. That'll all be in the site. Now, everything that's in Dark Medicine now, that's in stock and, stays in stock throughout the end of the month, will also be moved to the new store. So that stuff will be available as well. The point of this being, if you want to buy something from Dark Medicine, if you want to buy something of mine, don't be like, you don't have to think like, well, I won't get all the money or something like that because I'm leaving Dark Medicine. It's not like that at all. It's the same stock and everything like that. It'll just be moved to a new storefront. So you can buy it now or you can wait until the new store opens, but it might sell out before then. So, yes. If there's a specific item that you want, I can tell you exactly how many are left of them. In the meantime, the next full big drop will be in like March, I think. I have Brianna working on color schemes for the new website. I was doing like just black background, white text, and I wasn't really into that. It just looked a little boring. And then every other site has just like white background, black text, which is fine, but I couldn't find the right font or something like that. So I just had Brianna. I sent Brianna a login to the new Shopify, and I said, give me some options and some hex codes, and I'll pick. How many black jackets are there? I can tell you in a second. There's 20 left. 9 medium, 4 large, 7 XL. That's it. No problem. Is there an album cover for the new LP yet? No, there's not. This is the other thing that I've been working on this week. I've been working on lining up videos, and I've been working on album art. Now, here's what happened with the album art. Ready? I think I might have mentioned this before. I commissioned someone to do it. He sent some options back. They just weren't right. Okay? They just weren't right. Run for Cover says, go in this direction. Okay? Here, you know what would be great? After seeing these, you know what sparks that, you know what clicks? You need an album cover like this. As it turns out, getting an album cover like what they wanted is very difficult. And I would have had to have gotten to work on it a year and a half ago, to be honest, like about a year ago. Okay. And Shell. See, where's my... All right, anyway. Can I show you an example of what they want it to look like? No, I can't. Sorry. Because I still don't have an album cover yet. So then I find someone who I think might be able to pull it off. I'm like, you know what? I think this person can provide what Run for Cover thinks would be good. I think it would be good. Let me message them. They send back 4 options. Both me and Run for Cover say, these aren't it. This isn't it. This can't be the album art. So I go back to the artist and I say, can we see 4 more? I think it's Wisdom. Wisdom. I'm an idiot. No, it's okay. It's okay, Shameless. I think we have it covered. I think we have it covered. So this person sends 4 more options back today. Label says, I don't think so. And I agreed. They weren't it. But, actually, I will take that, Shameless. Thank you. Yes, thank you. In deciding what we don't want, we have come to an agreement on what the album cover needs to be. So we know what it is. We know what it has to be now. And we just have to execute it. And that's all I can say about it. It's not the label being difficult. It's not. It's me not knowing what I want and kind of putting it on the label to be like, is this it? You know? Because I don't know. But I think we had to figure it out. Hey, no problem, Skelly. I'll start talking about this song now. Anyway, that's it. One more time. Here's the Depop. Oh, yeah. Do you not need the art before the vinyl is pressed? You need it. You don't need it immediately. Once you approve the test pressings, then you need the cover art, and then the rest of it. I have until I think early February. I think I have until early February to deliver cover art, or it gets delayed. Yeah, half is already sold. Thanks, guys. All right. I'll return to the land. Track 3 off of Full Moon Mystery Garden, produced by Taylor Morgan. Let's listen to it.
Oh no, it's not looking good for us.
Goth boy click.
I'll return to the land, recognize what I am, and I'll gain from the dread I'm losing. With the past in my hand, I'll abandon command and resign as the sea tides move me. Where the shadows begin, I'll return as a lamb, sympathize with the beast I'm grooming. With passionate partners sharing my name, I rode through the canyon to conflict plain. On a pastoral drive with the sun in my eyes, I reflect on the time unfolding. And a spell I divine of desire and time manifests in the love I'm holding. With the wife at my side,
Okay, cool. I love that song. All right. A couple things about this. It's see, if I'm doing like trap songs, I like them to be fast like that, up tempo. Who mixed the album? Sparrow mixed it. It's kind of like a nursery rhyme scheme. Where it's like first two lines rhyme. The rhyme scheme is like AAB, 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 and then CC, you know? I had all right, so the first, so the structure of it is kind of weird because it's like I'll return to the land, recognize what I am part sounds like a chorus, and it kind of is. Here's how I look at it. Here, let me just, I'll share the lyrics. Hold on. Here, let me zoom in on this. Okay. I'm on Bandcamp, by the way. So this is like the chorus here. But the structure of the song doesn't really follow that. It's really just like, here's a verse. This is a verse right here, if you think about it. And then on a pastoral drive starts verse 2. And then this part, the ride to what I'm after, took days part, is just like a bridge. And then we're back to the same sounding, you know, here's another unique verse, and then we're just repeating the first verse, and then we're out. So it's like a non-traditional song structure. Or you can think about it like this. This is the chorus right here, if you want. Then this is a verse that follows the same melody and flow and rhyme scheme as the chorus. And then this part is a bridge where the melody switches up. And then we're back to what would technically be like a second chorus with new lyrics before ending with the first chorus repeated. Okay? There's another way to do it. Or it can just be like long chorus, verse if you want, and then back to a long chorus. So it's like chorus, verse, chorus. Okay. Lyrically, song title comes from the first line. I don't know which came first there. If I was like, well, this song is going to be called I'll Return to the Land, or I just wrote that line. I will say this. These lines right here, passionate partner sharing my name, I rode through the canyon of conflict and flame, were written, I might have talked about this before, but they were written for a hoodie where, let me see if I can find it. It's called like the Canyons of Conflict hoodie. And I think the plan there was we just needed lyrics for a hoodie design. Isaiah did it. Knife Trap. Yeah, here it is on Dark Medicine. I think I asked for a hoodie design with horses a couple years ago, and well before the song was written. And Isaiah just asked me for some lyrics, and I thought it would be cool to just write new lyrics or like new lines for the hoodie rather than take from something that I already had written. And also I wanted it to be long, and I wanted it to be like smaller text. You know what I mean? So I just sent him these lines and then saved them, you know, in my back pocket or whatever. And then when Taylor sent me this beat and I was writing to it, they fit. And I remember getting this point. I knew I had this part figured out. At least knowing that it would be like, I'll rhyme the first two lines and then introduce a new rhyme on the third line and then repeat that pattern. But when you do that, it becomes like too sing-songy, like too much of a nursery rhyme. Imagine the song went like this. Imagine I went, I'll return to the land, recognize what I am, and I'll gain from the dread I'm losing. With the past in my hand, I'll abandon command and resign as the sea tides move me. Where the shadows began, I'll return as a lamb, sympathize with the beast I'm grooming. I'll return to the land, recognize what I am, and I'll gain from the dread I'm losing. There, it's like, yeah, too, like, it just sounds like a weird, I don't know, like some, like, Arthurian poem or something like that. So I couldn't do that. So you have to switch it up. I had to switch it up with the last two lines. And then I had that, these two lines written, so I plugged them in and it worked. And it gives it like it's like a good punctuation mark, even though there's like ellipses here. With these last two lines, with passionate partner sharing my name, I rode through the canyon of conflict and flame. It just kind of ends the verse. You know that's like a good punctuation mark for the end. So then whatever comes next, it's separate from this first part, even though the next part is the same melody. Again, this isn't always stuff that I think about when I'm writing the song, but it's important. I think it's important when you're writing these. Okay, it's like, to me, it's too easy to write over rap beats. Like, there's just a formula you could follow, and that's it. You can just follow it and then write lyrics to that formula, and then the song is done. Or you can be like, well, how can I make this more interesting or unique? Or what would I do? What if I took away like the trap aspect of this song? Or if I had to take away the trap aspect of the song, what can I do with the lyrics that would make it translate to a different type of song? Or if I was playing it with a full band or something like that, right? So that's kind of what I'm thinking about when I'm writing songs over trap beats. Again, because it's kind of, it can be too easy. And like, how does it benefit you if I'm just writing more stuff? You know what I mean? If I'm just writing another trap song, it doesn't benefit you. So, so then we get to this middle part. Normally I'm pretty bad with, once I have a flow like this that's really fast, I'm kind of stuck. Almost always, I'm kind of stuck with like, what do I do from here? So here, my first instinct was to slow it down, right? The ride to what I'm after took days, and then there's a longer break than usual before I start singing the next line. I'm going to try and pull up I don't know if I have it. Oop, there it is. I don't know if this project will load or not. We'll see. But the way that it's mixed is a little bit different than the way I... Oh, you know what? Hold on. I'm sorry. I just have a demo of it that I'll play. How about that? Hold on. Where is it? Demo. And you hear what I mean with this bridge.
For the dread I'm losing. With the past in my hand, I'll abandon command and resign. With the wife at my side in the space undefined, realize what I have here is golden. In thought and embrace, don't lose me. One path through the trees lies open. The ride to what I'm after took days. 3 nights later, I'm at the camp. Pastures settle beyond the map. Ride
All right, so what's happening there? Well, hold on.
with no past to explain. The ground before me reflects sunsets layered with pain.
So that,
And pastures settle beyond the map. Rider with no past to explain.
there's a lower vocal there that's not in Sparrow's mix of the actual song. You hear what I'm saying? So I think what happened there is Sparrow was just like, I don't like that low vocal or something. Or it sounds better with just the high harmony as the actual vocal. And he left it out. Now it does come back later in the song. Right there.
The ride to what I'm after today.
So I don't really know. I would have to ask him about what happened there. Or like what his like thought process was. Or it was just right. Taylor, I think it is that the just having the high harmony separates it from the middle part. You know what I mean? Like, or from that, sorry, it separates it from like the choruses, quote unquote. So it's not the same layers throughout the whole song. It breaks it up a little bit. I seen about this Beyond the Map. I don't know how often it comes up on Full Moon Mystery Garden. Let me see. Full Moon Mystery Garden lyrics. Here are the lyrics, by the way. Control F map. Okay, only once on there. But that is, I think about a lot like the okay. It's like a twofold reference. Think about Red Dead Redemption. How when you start playing the game, the map is blurred out until you start exploring those places, and then the map fills in. So there's that. But also the idea that you're in places that outside of Red Dead Redemption. Second meaning being that you're someplace that's not on a map, someplace that's like not physical or something like that, or uncharted or something. I feel like that comes up a lot in my lyrics, but apparently it doesn't. I don't know. Maybe on the new album it does. Because I was writing those at the same time, so there's some crossover themes on there. The rhyming on this is tough too. So in the second chorus, I changed the word that I'm rhyming. Well, I guess I do it every time. Land, am, hand, command, right? And then here you have like the long I rhymes, drive, eyes, divine, time. And then it's like, okay, I got to do something different this third time. So you go with the long O or short O? Short O, I guess it would be. And that's like a weird rhyme. It's a weird sound to rhyme. And I don't do it that often. because it's kind of hard to sing, kind of weird sounding. So you have to like be mindful of it. Also, completely is a hard. It's also tricky because I'm trying to rhyme the last 3 syllables of each third line. Like, I'm losing. Tides move me, right? I'm grooving. It's pretty tricky. So sometimes I'll write like I'll write this and I'll get to this third line and write the word completely, and then I'm trying to write the next set of lines and I'm like, how do I rhyme? There's not many words that rhyme with completely. So like where do I go from there? How do I do that? And you just kind of have to force it, you know? Tricky. Very tricky. This line's good. Moors of Malays is it's a good phrase. I don't know where that came from. That's it. That's the song largely. Is that when you basically copy the tone or enunciation instead of rhyming the word? Slant rhyme? Yeah, kind of. Yeah. That's the song. If you have questions about it, let me know. If you want to know what it's about, I mean, listen, it's not really my place. It's very rare that I write a song and know exactly what it's about. This one, though, you have the word, I'll return to I had the phrase, I'll return to the land. So then I'm able to kind of go with that. On this album, it's a lot of nature stuff and animal stuff and natural mysticism. So you did a lot of that. Little Miss Muffet. Thanks, Noel. She sat on Tuffet. She's weird. There's just like something weird about her. Do you ever think of a single phrase and just go off for an entire song? Yeah, that's often what I do. Hey, thanks, Bloodworth. Thank you, Bloodworth. I appreciate that. Yeah, that's what we're talking about, Shameless. To the person who asked if I just come up with the phrase and then like make a song based on that, yes, often. Normally, if I can come up with a phrase, that will make the song so much better, and it gives like a grounding to the song. It's just so much easier to write that way, but it's rare that happens. And normally when that happens, it's something that just like pops into my head, and I might not even have the beat for it yet, or the song written yet, like the music written yet. But it makes it so much easier. I don't think we talked about Humpty Dumpty. I think we talked about Miss Mary Mack. She's cool. I'm fine with her. Yeah. She's fine with me. Yeah, we like her. Sorry, I'm just going through these questions now. Yeah, she's cool. What does it mean when an ex-crush is always the first one to watch your Instagram story? Is he interested in keeping up with me or just chronically online? Well, it means he's watching your stories, but if you're the first, if it comes up first, I think that just has something to do with like your interactions with them or how many times you visit their profile or something. I don't know. There's some correlation there. Miss Mary Mac is cool. Silver buttons. That has to do. All right. Shell says that has to do with your activity, not theirs. So, Shell, are you saying that they are showing up like as the first person who viewed it? Hold on. Person A says, person B is always the first person to show up on like people who viewed my Instagram story. You're saying that that's because person A is always looking at person B's? Is that what that means? TBD. Are you still cool with Cold Heart and Yawns? Thoughts on their upcoming album? Yes, I am. And I haven't heard it. So I don't know. I heard one song from it. And it was good. But that's all I know. I don't like it when I don't like it when people flood the chat with multiple irrelevant messages that realistically could be stacked into one message. I think this is what someone meant by oversharing. Maybe. Would you do a new version of Haze Coffin? One of my favorite Tiger's Jaw songs. Songs you did vocals for. I don't remember that. Oh, maybe I do. It's like an acoustic thing. Right. Oh, yeah. And I felt I'm just ripping off the microphones in my guitar playing there. Matt Schimmelfinnig recorded these. He's the one who Pay for Pain records with, but this was like 10 years ago. 11 years ago. You can tell, like, there's elements of how he records now that are still in this. But you can tell that this is like pretty rough of a recording, especially for Tiger's Jaw. I like this recording quality. I'm just surprised that we released it like this. Like, even the way he records the vocals on there aren't that much different than, what's that song? Mine and Mystic or something? Those vocals sound similar, and they're like 10 years apart. Anyway. Has the person who complains about overflowing the chat ever been on Twitch before? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Could we have a day where we talk about the technical process of recording vocals? I could talk about it right now, actually. Here. If my stream cuts out or if it gets choppy or anything, let me know. Because I'm opening like a project file here. I'll return to the land, okay? All right. So here's what I normally do, okay? Ignore this. Well, no, listen to this. Look at this, okay? Here's what I do. I'm in Ableton. I have, let me make sure you'll be able to hear this.
Turn to the land, recognize what I am, and
Yeah, all right. So, where do I start? Well, the first thing I'll do is I'll pull the beat in here, and then I'll start singing, okay? Now, with this song, I had to break it up into 2 parts. This is Our Return to the Land, the song we just listened to a couple of minutes ago. And just for the sake of having enough room to breathe and stuff, I have it broken up into 2 parts.
turn to the land, recognize what I am, and I'll gain from the dread I'm losing. With the past in my hand, I'll abandon command and resign as the sea tides move me. Where the shadows begin, I'll return as a lamb, sympathize with the beasts I'm grooming. With passion and partners sharing my name, I rode through the canyon or conflict.
the second part.
plain. On a pastoral drive with the sun in my eyes, I reflect on the time unfolding.
Okay. So we have that. What does that mean? Wiz, what's a vocal scoop? I don't even know what that is. Anyway, I'm curious to know. I know very little about recording. Okay, so I know that I need those 2 parts, right? I don't know. I'm not sure. These are just these don't have any effects on them except for some auto-tune, a little bit of auto-tune, a gate, so like any weird mouth sounds come out, and then my nasal frequencies pulled way down.
Turn to the land, recognize what I am, and I'll gain from the dread I'm losing. With the past in my hand, I'll abandon command and resign as the sea tides move me. Where the shadows begin, I'll...
Oh yeah, the mid-cut, yeah. There's a ton of it on there. Yeah. Yes. I understand. Thank you. Yeah, huge. Especially on this song. It's not like this every time. All right, so I know that I need to record this in 2 parts, okay? Because I'm not going to be able to record the lead all on one. So we go down here, and I have all my takes. These are all the takes that I did of the same thing over and over. Okay? I normally do about 10 to 15. And then what I do is I'll find the best ones. See, normally what I'll do is I'll try and find the best, like, complete one. I could play them all at once, probably. Hold on. Let's see what this sounds like.
Turn to the land, recognize what I am, and I'll gain from the dread I'm losing.
There. So, what I'll do is I'll listen. Normally, like, when I'm recording, I'll know which ones are the best and which ones aren't. Like, which ones are no good. But sometimes it's good to have, like, just good to have full takes in case you need to replace a word or something like that. All right? So I'll listen through and I will find the best ones. And I'll try and find a complete one usually. Like, so it's, as organic as possible. Not that that really matters, but it just cuts down on the amount of editing that I have to do. Now here, you'll see something and they're color coded, so I know where I'm pulling from, okay? Here, I must not have liked the way the first word sounded. Let me listen.
I'll return to the land, recognize. I'll return to.
Yeah, and it's just like I didn't like the way the "I'll" sounded. "I'll" just sounded weird. So, I'll do this.
I'll return to the land. I'll return to the.
Whatever. This is an old. This is like an old version of the song too. I think whatever. Anyway. No, I didn't mix or master it myself. Sparrow mixed it, and Bill Henderson at Azimuth Mastering mastered it. Okay, so yeah, this is just my project that I send off for mixing. Now, once I have, anyway, see, it's kind of tricky because this, I think I just like edited it all on one track and combined it so it's all the same color. But here on an older version of it, you'll see that like there are elements that I replaced certain lines with from different takes. And that's comping. It's called comping. And that's just what I do. So all these different colors are just from different takes of the song, which are the ones that are down here. That's why I record it so many times. Now, after I have the lead, I'll listen to all of them. And then I'll get something close to the lead. And then I will sing over that to double it. It's the same thing as the lead. Hold on, something's like soloed that this might work.
I'll return to the land, recognize what I am, and I'll gain from the dread I'm losing.
Okay, and that just makes it thicker. Normally it wouldn't be mixed this high. Everything is zeroed out, but
I'll return to.
Sorry.
I'll return to the land, recognize what I am, and I'll gain from the dread I'm losing.
Yeah. No, I don't do the panning. I don't pan. I don't really mess with that because I don't mix my own vocals. But I'll send them enough takes where if they do want to pan left and right and center or something, they can do that. All right, so then I have this double.
I'll return to the land, recognize what I am, and I'll gain from the dread I'm losing.
And there, I'm just making sure that nothing clashes too much. Yes. And then we go to the harmonies, and the harmonies are just, again, trying to figure out normally these I'll do on the fly where I'll kind of just sing along with it until I get something that I think might sound good, and then I'll record it. And then I'll stop. I'll do it line by line normally.
Where the shadows begin, our turn is a lamb, sympathize with the beast I'm grooming.
And then I'll go back and do a double of it, so you get two of them.
Where the shadows begin, our turn is a lamb, sympathize with the beast I'm grooming.
And that's it. That's pretty much the process. So it'll be a lead track, or however many I need to get the lead down, a double, and then a harmony, which is also normally doubled, and that's it. So the acapella would sound like this. This is with auto-tune, but no vocal effects really.
I'll return to the land, recognize what I am, and I'll gain from the dread I'm losing. With the past in my hand, I'll abandon command and resign as the sea tides move me. Where the shadows begin, our turn is a lamb, sympathize with the beast I'm grooming. With passion and partners sharing my name, I rode through the canyon of conflict and flame. On a pastoral drive with the sun in my eyes, I reflect on the time unfolding, and the spell I divine of desire and time manifests in the love I'm holding. With the wife at my side and the space undefined, realize what I have here's rolled in thought and embrace, don't lose me. One path through the trees lies open. The ride to what I'm after took days. 3 nights later I'm at the camp, pasture settled beyond the map. Rider with no past to explain. The ground before me reflects sunsets layered with pain. Carry on down a road of illusion and code, and I'm tied to my love completely. And the tie that I've sewn is eternal and blows in the eyes of the one I let see me. So reveal the unknown, signify that I've shown and concede to the pattern repeating. Through moors of malaise I'm moving, awareness of all increasing. I'll return to the land, recognize what I am, and I'll gain from the dread I'm losing. With the past in my hand, I'll abandon command and resign as the sea tides move me. Where the shadows began, I'll return as a lamb, sympathize with the beast I'm grooming. With passionate partners sharing my name, I rode through the canyon of conflict and flame.
That's what it sounds like. It was the same. Normally it's the same process for any project that I'm doing. I'm trying to think of like other ones. That's the open forum. I'm trying to think of other any other projects where it would be different. Any pay for pain stuff is different. Not really. I mean, no, honestly, it's the same there. When I was recording the upcoming LP, it was pretty much the same. Yeah, largely the same. When did I start writing that song? I don't know. Technically, whenever that hoodie first came out, and then I finished it later, but not totally sure. I did not say everyone was oversharing. One person was saying triggering things and often. I'm very sorry. I don't think I said that. You said that everyone. I don't think I said that you said that everyone was oversharing. Taylor made the beat in June 2020. I probably heard it around then. What's going on? What else? Hold on. What do I need to be looking at in the open forum? I mean, this is what it is. You know, I open myself up to this and sometimes relish in it. You guys think David Muir is a robot? All right. There's so much in the open forum. Oh, okay. Okay. I know you don't like to review people's music on stream, but that's not a oh boy. Usually those requests come from people who wrote the music themselves. I'm just curious to see your thoughts on my ex's music. Side note, he told me I should refer to him as my friend, but you saw the tweet about me being surprised there wasn't crossover fan base follower. Should I be reading this out loud? Can I continue? Okay. Yeah, like you wrote it in. All right, hold up. Let's move forward with the assumption that anything written in the open forum can be read out loud. Okay? Okay. That's the way I'm moving forward. So unless it's clearly marked in the beginning of the post as do not read. Okay, thank you. He's actually covered a Tiger's Jaw song on Spotify. His number one song is this, and it's written about me. I'm just curious about your thoughts on it. I'm not going to listen on stream because what if I hate it? What if I accidentally, what's up, Lelio? What if I accidentally drag him or have a visceral reaction to the song? Yeah. Oh, you did say that. Sorry. Yes, you did say that. I'm sorry. Okay. Well, I'll listen to it. Okay. Yeah, Taylor, I'm with you. 'Cause I don't like 99% of the music I hear. You know. This person says, I am Batman. Not me. I'm not Batman. They are Batman. Man, how about this beat? I started writing to last night. Let's see. Where did I put that? It's so good. Isn't that a good beat? I didn't make it. Yeah, I'm working on that. It does kind of sound like Suicide Year, now that you say that. Yeah, I do need to update that. My favorites, huh? Okay. I'll do that tomorrow. Cool. Well, both of them. I'll do both. I'll do both of those playlists tomorrow. With that said, I'm going to get out of here. You know what I hate? I hate when someone asks you what your budget is, and you're like, well, what does it cost? And then they're like, well, what's your budget? And then you say, well, let me ask the label. And then you go to the label and you're like, hey, this person wants to know what our budget is. And they're like, well, what does it cost? And I said, I don't know. I said I would talk to you about budget. And then they say, okay, well, go talk to them. Yes, anyway. Yeah. All right, listen, I'm out of here, but I will see you Sunday. What should we do Sunday? Maybe I'll do like a DJ set or something. I like that idea. Because Sundays are normally weird. So yeah, we'll do something music related. I don't know what kind of DJ set, but I'll do something. Okay. Let's pick a winner. Who's the winner? Noel's the winner. How about that? Oh, Reaper, you're starting a new job? Congratulations. Thanks, Bob. I appreciate it. One more time. Here's the Depop in case you guys want. Here's the Discord. Join the Discord. And, that's it. All right, cool. Thanks, everyone. Have a good night. Bye.
She makes me so unsure of myself. I'm standing there but never ever talking sense. Just a visitor you see, someone's wanting to be seen. Coming through the door will make you carry us away. It's a customary thing to say or do. To church and I've come to claim you with my iron drum. La 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 la. The continent has fallen in disgrace. William Rogers put it in its place. Blood and tears from old Japan, caravans and lots of jam, and maids of honor singing, crying, singing tediously. You're a ghost, la 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 la. You're a ghost, la 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 la. And the church and I've come to claim you with my iron drum. La 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 la. Efficiency, efficiency, they say.